Gotcha. So my name is Joey Cashdollar. I'm from Clarksburg, West Virginia, and I bought, I believe, 34 digital downloads to get that Audi S4. I was in college, just started college. I might have been in my second semester, and I really wanted to get something that'd be more fun for my commute. So I was really interested in like WRXs from my childhood. I mean, I had lots of family members that were big into Subarus. That's kind of where my family was, Subarus. I didn't really want a WRX, so I wanted something a little more different, you know. So I ended up wanting an Evo. The prices at the time weren't that bad, so that's kind of where my focus was. Times have changed, so I ended up seeing your guys' post about, I believe it was your first Evo that you put out after you switched off MR2s, and so I just bought a bunch of merch, just crossed fingers, hoping for the best. Unfortunately, that wasn't the one, right? But it worked out in the long run. But yeah, so I don't know quite a time frame, but it was a long time ago. So my heart is really with like the old rally legends. When I was a young kid, I started out in motocross. My family had a four-wheeler business, so we were selling that kind of stuff. I was always on a four-wheeler, and then I guess my world opened up when I saw rallycross. It's like that's the wildest stuff ever. So that's kind of when I got more into like the Subarus, the Legacies, Imprezas, the Lancers, all that kind of vibe. So Evos, Subaru WRXs, that's always been kind of my bread and butter. As I started getting older, the vibe of Evos and WRXs didn't really, mesh. It's not really what I want to pull up to the office and that kind of vibe. But the Audi S4, it still kind of fits that bill. It's got the all-wheel drive, it's got a forced induction motor, but it's a little more refined. I was always looking at the Audi A6s with the same motor, with a different transmission, obviously a little larger body. So I thought the S4 is, a little cooler. I may as well enter for that one as well. So Mondays are a pretty busy day for me, which is when you reached out. So I missed a lot of your early communications. I apologize, but I know the kind of gist of how these things go when I lose because I've entered a lot of them. So when I saw your text message and I was like, oh man, this might be like legit. So I started digging through my email and saw your email. I was like, oh no, this happened this time. So it's kind of like a huge shock, a little bit of like jitters, like wow, this is crazy. Are you sure? Don't give me your social, that kind of thing. But mostly it's been, positive. They understand that I've always had a love for cars. They know I've been entering these kinds of things. So, it's kind of cool to get a win. But yeah, there was some skepticism, of course. Plans for the S4, I suppose, just get to know the vehicle a little bit, probably throw it on the rack and get under it, see, its past and see if it needs any maintenance. But of course, you got to take it out. So, uh, living in West Virginia, we have a lot of great roads out here. I'm sure I'll find some nice back roads to get well acquainted with the vehicle. For someone that's feeling a little discouraged, I can relate. I mean, I entered probably 50 of these things, but persistence does pay off. Even if it's just one of the $3 downloads, give it a shot. It might happen. It might be your time.